Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. Last time we were over here. Now, over here is our animal pens area. And if we come through here, you might be able to tell I've done a fair amount of work down here. First of all, we have a few more cows in our cow pen. So we have plenty of little cowlets, otherwise known as calves, coming through into our grinder. If we come up here, you can see that I have finally finished off this tower. I think this one was already done inside, but if it wasn't, it is now. These sheep are still down here. We are up to 4 pigs, although I haven't actually set them up with their chronotyper yet, although I could, whilst I'm here, just pop it back in. Do not go through the whole pig. Thank you. It is that way round, isn't it? And let's get our first baby pig through. Superb. We can see over here somewhere that the carrots are starting to grow. I have set that up. And I have set this up not to send dirt into this feeder, which is actually running out of food, but there is an ender chest under the ground now. Over here, if I hop up here, you can see that I have also put the roof on this building. And if we come all the way down here, you can see that I've also put the insides in. And I quite like this little building. Actually, I think this one's turned out quite nicely. We've got a big central pillar and some nice views of a very rainy jungle, because that is what it does here. But yes, this is quite nice. I quite like it around here. I haven't quite gotten all the paths in, but on the whole, I do try and get up there. Quite like this area. Now, what were we doing last time? Well, obviously we had set up the ender tanks, which are plenty of saplings popping into my hand down here in our underground basement area. That's all the way down here where things are continuing on as usual. And if we pop down here, we can see that we have got some essence. We are up to about 1,500 millibuckets. It is just swishing around in the bottom there. I doubt we shall ever fill this tank up, but we are getting some. We have also got a few more blaze rods, which is really rather good. So the big question is, what are we going to use all that essence for? Well, we are going to use it over here. Obviously this side of the room has not been dug out, and I think hopefully also obviously it was always meant to be. So that is actually what we are going to do now, because we are going to want to dig out a fair distance this way. Let us go through here and see what there actually is. So it's mostly basalt. If I'm a bit quiet, it's because I'm trying to count. So yes, I think we can actually dig a good room out there without going outside. Let's just check this back wall. The basalt is very, very annoying because it takes so long to get through. Yep, so I think that is actually perfectly okay. So what I might just do actually is go and grab our old friend, the filler, from up in the factory, and use that to very quickly clean it out, because it is just more fun to do that way. The filler should be in here. We have a hardened energy cell, we have a filler, we have 2 fillers, we have some landmarks. I might as well take the lot, and we need a bit of conduit. That's where my chisel is. I shall probably want that. Yeah, that is everything, so let us go down and make a mess of that room. My mouse is being a little bit awkward if my screen is going weird. Right. The room that we need isn't actually going to need to be that big. So where shall we do it? We obviously want to go one back because we need room to build in. Just like that, and I'm going to want to probably pull it out. Well, realistically, well, it probably needs to go to there. I'm just thinking of the aesthetics, or shall I just create a little corridor? I quite like a little corridor, actually, in which case we will want to go to here. We shall see how it looks. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I think that is 10. Do I have any of these? Reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 10. Which is actually going to be enough, isn't it? I think so. Let us just dig out that. And we will want this to go all the way up to the ceiling, and actually we want it to go down by one as well. So all of these are in the wrong place, because we want it to dig out the floor for us, to save us doing that. So dig you out. Oops. Pop you in, and we want it to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to want to take that out and probably take one more out as well. Let's see what damage that causes. So hit the one connected to all three, and that has that connected to this one? Oh, it has. Perfect. Okay, so the easiest one to attach it to is probably this one. Get that back there. Pop down our filler with a piece of conduit and our hardened energy cell. Now we want this to actually clear, which is that way. And if I do that, it should start doing it. I can hear it working. I think it clears from the top down, doesn't it? Which may be creating a huge mess which I'll need to clear up. That's an interesting little beam there. I don't remember doing that. Okay, I can't see anything. Oh, I can. It's going on up there. There we go. This will create a huge unlit area, so I shall run around filling it with torches. So are we? Oh dear. Is this a sheep which has escaped from the pens above us? I bet it is, isn't it? Can I grab you in my safari net, Mr. Sheep, because you are being very glitchy? I can. Perfect. There's also an awful lot of vines in here, which will be hugely annoying. So this must actually be the cavern underneath the animal pens, I think. So this is good. I've finally got a bit of a use for it. Although I have, of course, also... Oh dear, these vines! Also just probably opened it up and taken out all my torches. Does this... Yeah, that's the underside of the path, isn't it? So very many vines. Come along. Get out, all of you. Now the thing I could probably actually do once I've gotten rid... Oh, they are all in such annoying places. Right, I think that's it. I don't think I can be bothered to do any more. This is all off to one side and it is all lit up. Okay, there is a further cave below us by looks of it. With zombies. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Goodbye, Mr. Zombie. So I don't think this is too bad. Is there something I've got to fill that hole in a bit? There is. There we go. So yes, there's a lot of caves. Oh, there's tons of caves. Oh, I'm outside. Okay, this is a cave running under there. I did not know this was here. And it goes all the way down here, does it? Hopefully it stops soon. So I can light the whole thing up. I'm just trying to stop mobs spawning. I'm not bothering to explore it or anything. So I'm trying to get up there. The thing is, with vines, if you're standing next to a vine, you cannot jump. Which is extremely annoying. Right, there we go. Okay, now what I could probably actually do, I assume this is the right size. I don't normally do this, but I could set this to box mode and just stick in a load of stone bricks. And what this should do is do all the pain of building the box for me. It's filling the floor in, which is good. Obviously some of this I will get some more. It is unfortunately using them faster than this thing is refilling them. So let us just run around and light this up ever so slightly. Lots and lots of bricks. What I could also do actually is, of course, grab the smooth stone, which is here. Am I standing in its way? I probably really want to be on the outside of that. And craft these up to get a load more bricks. And hopefully that should nearly be it. We shall soon find out. It is a lot easier than actually building it all by hand, of course. No, actually I won't do that. I'm going to wait. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to head on back up into the factory to get a few bits, which might prove useful to the build. So let's hop on through here and into here, where we should be able to pick up some hardened glass, because I have lots and lots of that, and a little bit of obsidian, because that is what I use down there. That should probably be enough. Let us get back down underground, out of this horrible rain, and see how far that filler has got. Has it? It has actually used it all. I thought that might be enough. Clearly not. That is wrong. That is right. It doesn't half take up a lot of stuff, this. This isn't doing anything wrong, is it? Let's just go through. Oh no, it's complete, is it? Superb. Right, we can yank you all out then. Pop, pop, and dig, and replace you with that. So that should, I think, if I take... it's done it in one too close on this side. But that's okay, I'll just dig this side out. That side I shall probably allow to be a smooth stone wall, I think. I'm sure you well know I shall fiddle with this off camera. But what we are going to have is we are going to have a corridor along this side. Now let's see how big this area actually is. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is good. I hope I've counted that right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 I have. 2, 4, 6, 8. So is this one too small? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I really want that to be 9, so that wall is in 1 too close. So I'm going to have to take this wall 1 further back. That's no great big problem. Although I shall probably end up doing it off camera because it's hardly exciting, except of course when you see an appetite vein. How exciting is that? So I'm building, as you can probably tell, a 9 by 9 room. If I could only count with a filler, it would work a lot easier. So, what am I going to do with this room? Well, that will be for next episode. However, if I... What is that hill? Is that leading upstairs? I don't think it is. So just to remind myself, that is where the wall goes. In there. So this can all come out. And I think I'm going to put in some nice sides, which might come in a couple from each side. Perhaps something like this. I'm thinking a large viewing window, which is always very important. It's very good to see everything that is happening. A viewing window just like that. I think I shall run it all the way down to the floor. It is just encroaching on that. So I think it shall just come out one more this way. And in the hole I'm going to put hardened glass. So, from my blaze trap, which is making all the noise down in the corner, you can probably guess that I'm going to do something else with mobs down here. After all, that is what this area is. This is the danger area generally. I have lost count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is actually the inside wall, like that. So I should probably run a bit of a ceiling along here like this, over to that wall there. And it will have to come down on this side too, I think. Do I want it that wide? Yes, I do believe that I do. A nice big viewing area for, as you can probably guess, mob deaths. So I'll just fill in my start viewing area, locate the middle, which should be 4 from every side, which should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfection. And this is the start of our new mob trap. Obviously we have the passive one, which is down in the quarry area. And we also have the blaze trap, which I created because blazes won't be killed by other methods. But this is going to be our final method. But that will be it for this episode, guys. I am sort of leaving this halfway through, I do know. But by the time we come back, I will have completed all of this wall work, and then we shall get to installing the actual trap, which I think will be quite good fun. I've got some fun ideas for this. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this little episode, and I do hope to see you once again next time. Thank you and goodbye.